Alright, so at this point, it's kind of up to you to start just messing around with it and seeing what breaks. So I'm going to start moving him around. That actually not bad looking. I am kind of stunned. It's so nice when you get lucky like that. Like, sometimes it'll just bind and it's super awesome, and sometimes it looks super nuts. So I might want to add a little bit of gradiated influence so he doesn't, like, break his neck like an owl. He looks like an owl right now. So that's something to tackle. Let's see if we rotate just here. Yeah, he's broken. He's totally broken. His mouth is coming out of his face. Alright, so let's check out the weights here. You also probably want to look at the legs. And we're just doing the left side of the body for now. So that's a really... let me go into... Let's see, let's just look and see a wireframe if we're getting overlap. Yeah, so we're getting overlap there, which we don't want. So you're gonna be checking all these joints. That's not the worst, but it's gonna need, it's overlapping. Oof, huh, that's not good. Just the back just doesn't come with his foot. Oh, yeah, that one's definitely gotta look at that one. Yep. So when we look at the painting here, oops, I gotta grab him. We're gonna have to see, we're gonna have to go to the joints and see what is going on. Now chances are it's doing this because it's got a really sharp blend. Like, it's just a sharp contrast. It just starts and ends. Okay, so this is super duper influencing a lot of stuff. So I want to think about what was the error that was occurring. So that so what that means is it looks like we need to add a little bit out so that it doesn't have some creepy rotation. So I'll just do 0.5 and come in here and clickaroo. I'm just expanding the influence out a little bit so that it doesn't look ridiculous. Alright, let me rotate this thing. Better, not great. Definitely need more outside. So select, go back in. So when I was replacing, that meant like I actually got rid of some stuff that I didn't necessarily want to get rid of. Let me just go ahead and straight up add these in and see what happens on that side. And we're only doing the left side. It says... I don't know. I think I'm gonna back out there. Okay. So I want maybe like 75%? 6.6%? 0.6 maybe? Let's give that a roll. Uh-oh. So we just saw what happened. It totally replaced. And it took it away. So let's look at this joint. And we're gonna add like 0.3 to it. Let's see if that helps. So as you may be noticing at this juncture, it can take a while to work through your whole model. But it's going to pay off in the end when you start animating. Okay. Yeah, that's much nicer. Much nicer. Alright, so we're going to reset him. Rotation 0. And we had this nightmare. So, boom, boom. So why is that happening? That's happening because the lower neck here has 100% influence over the bottom of the head. So if I in turn move it, oh my gosh, that is, that's a nightmare. Let's look at fixing him. So I'm gonna tackle this guy. And I need to add influence because right now, like, he's not going with him and that's not good. So I'm gonna go to 100 or 1 here. And you have to be a little careful. So you have the, and this is fine on the head because it needs to be all white anyway for this joint. But you can accidentally grab stuff you didn't mean to grab, and you need to fix that because you will get some weird things where you pull one finger out or curve it and then other part of the body starts moving with it. So do be careful. So that's 100. And then I'm gonna do, yeah, side here. And definitely these guys. Alright, let's see how that looks. Probably have to do some more fixing. Oh yeah, that's way better. Oh, but he's getting some weird business here, so let's make sure that, let's see what's going on. It may be that we want to give it half and half for along the edge, because you see right now we have like a really sharp differentiation. Alright, so 0.5, let's get in there. Cool. Okay, now let's check it out. Oh yeah, much better. That is unfortunate in there. Let's see what the back looks like. Yeah, that's not bad. Let's check the mouth and make sure that it's appropriately. Okay, so the reason the mouth is escaping the head is if you'll notice it's black in there, which means it's associated with a different joint. So we definitely want it associated with this one. So let's go ahead and get in there at 100% and say you, like, hey, the mouth really should move when the rest of him moves. Ugh, it's super hard to get in there though. Rawr, rawr, rawr. Let's see. Okay, whoop, almost. There we go. Badonk, badonk. Come on. Yes. And then you can always test it to know if you've missed something, because his mouth will fly out of his head. So it should be fairly obvious. That looks a lot better. Alright, so let's see. The thing about the mouth is I almost didn't even notice it, because I'm like, oh yeah, of course, there's natural shadowing in the mouth. Which, no, that's not what we want. Okay, so that looks much better. You could even, I would say, you could even take the influence down. Whoops, reset please. You can even take the influence down a little bit down the neck if you wanted to. So if you wanted to add, so we have a 50% share right here, but maybe we want like a 0.25 share here. Oops. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna add. I'm not gonna replace. So 10, like, just kind of go along here. Uh-oh. So, so if you click more than once, you're gonna keep adding. So maybe we'll go back to replace. Whoop. And it looks like, let me undo that. My brush is too big. I'm hitting too many things at once. I just want these guys, but they're super close to the other ones. So I'm holding B down and dragging to achieve the brush size change. Okay. Alright, let's see. That should look even better. Looks good. Yeah, I mean, you could even take it down more to where it twists farther down to the center, maybe even. Oh, okay. We can give these 10 as well, just so it kind of goes a little bit with it. Clicky, clicky, click. Clicky, clicky, click. Yeah. That's downright handsome. Okay. And rotation set to 0. Alright, so let's tackle the legs in the next video.